Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Minecraft Adventures in Dungeons 2. So, a few things have happened since I have gone on. I mean, not really a few, but I've just changed around a few looks and I never added a log here. Let me do that real quick. Make it look even on either sides of this place. Not like that. There you go. And then a stair. There we go. Made more furnaces and kind of put it on this wall. All the drawers I still have my inventory, but I wanted to put them on the other side of this wall so that we can start using drawers for big items like dirt instead of it taking up all the chest space within our storage system. But that is at some other point. But the big thing I've spent a lot of time on is the basement. Just so we can actually have some room for whatever kind of magic mod we decide to go after. But we now have a little bit more of a basement down here than, just ugly stone. Ignored over here for now. Still clearing out the areas down here. But here is a finished product. There's also a huge cave system, like right here. So yeah, I just kind of built over that, but hey, if we ever need to build down there, half of it's already mined out for us, which is great. The mod that I really wanted to get into is the Ars Novu mod, but I just don't know how to get my magic up. But one of the things I did work on is I changed some of the config around in the Project MMO, which that is what controls the vein mine. So now if I hold down the vein mine button, I get this search bar, or that bar that slowly goes up. This is how much I can vein mine now, which means I can vein mine anything. I can vein mine planks, cobblestone, stone, dirt, which is what helped me get this area clean, like kind of cleared out. But for some reason, it also repaired whenever I mine any kind of stone. I now get my mining to go up, which is really nice. That means our mining will be going up much faster. I don't know if it was just bugged out. I didn't change anything to make it do that, so I don't know. I'll accept it. So this is, I think, yeah, this was the Eidolon book, which is a cool mod that would be nice to get into, but I don't know if it's exactly what I'm looking for yet. This is a lot of like alchemy type things, but I want to become a wizard, and that's what this mod is. But to be able to use the novice spellbook, I need 5 magic. I don't know how to get magic, so that is where I'm a little stuck at the moment, but I can at least start making my way through some of these quests and see if I can learn anything along the way for us to even start creating a spell. So our first thing is to make some clay, which means I need to go find some clay, because I have 5 pieces of clay. We can maybe make it. Okay. Magic clay. Can I make it? I can make 2 of them apparently. Give me a few more. Alright, we have 5 pieces of magic clay. What that gets us, you can make marvelous clay and runic chalk. You need bone meal and mage bloom. Crafted using the enchanting apparatus. Maybe it'll help us get there, or we have to look in the book, maybe. Randomite and 10 gold. Great. Is this one grayed out? Why is that one grayed out? Oh, I might need to get this one done. So arcane stone, is... Oh, marble. Cool, cool. We can do that. I guess this isn't linked up anymore. Okay. Arcane stone. Where'd you go? Where did this... Oh, there it is. I was just blind for a second. Or andesite. That works too. Make 32 of them. What do we get from this? Ooh. How much was that? 9 pieces. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright, we have 2 archwood chests and potion of mana regen. So then we have these different things to build that we can put down in our basement area. The glyph press, we can probably make that. Whatever that is. Glyph press. Yeah, need a connected block of iron. Connected blocks are decoration blocks with connected textures. You can alter the connections purely aesthetic by right-clicking near the edge of the block with a connector. I feel like... Okay, I was gonna say, why do I need only the connected block? And there's the piston, and there is the glyph press. What does this do for me? We can maybe make whatever area this is kind of into our magic area. If we ever need to move it, we can move it down there. If we need to. So I'll just start by placing this here and can't do anything with it at the moment. I'll place another chest there. I don't know what that gets me. I'm getting lots of notifications. Let me turn those off. Okay, what is next? Wasn't there a book for this mod? I can't remember if there was. Yes, there was. Okay. So getting started. Source is a special resource that must be gathered using devices in the world. A source is used for powering devices like the glyph press and enchanting apparatus, which is what we need. To begin gathering source, you will need a source jar and a source link. Source jar. Okay, just glass. If I even have any. Source jar. Creative source jar. And we need more glass. Do I have any sand? No, I do not. Well, let's go collect some sand. But hey, now we have whatever it's called. Vein mine actually can vein mine everything now. But we just have to be a little careful when we're inside our house, because we will destroy it all. I started to plant some sugarcane so we can make an enchantment room whenever we get to the point, which the point is pretty much here, but we need obsidian. Which means we need our pickaxe to be... Actually, we can mine it with lead. I forgot. We can mine obsidian with lead. I just never did do it. Alright. What if I just come down here and... I did adjust the vein mine so it only does 9 blocks at a time, because usually it would do like as many blocks as is set as the minimum, and it was like 200. And yeah, I didn't need 200 blocks mined at once. I'll stick with 9. That's fast enough for me. Ooh, gonna drown. It's getting a few pieces. That's probably good. If there's any clay down here, I will go ahead and collect it. I think that's clay right there. Come here. And also now that whenever I level up, it actually tells me any new tools I unlock or armor, depending on whatever leveled up. I didn't change anything about the skills, but now all of a sudden they work as intended, but I got no clue. I'm not complaining. I'll let it be it. Okay, we need to start smelting some of this. Why do I have stone in here? I don't know. Okay, we are going to need some coal. We'll throw like half of it in there, half of it in you, in you. Here, I'll even take half of each of these and let's speed this process up. I just need a few more pieces. I don't know what we use the magic clay for, but I'll put it in there. Ooh, let's open up our loot crate. I don't know where I got this from, but arcane gold nugget. Woo. Exciting stuff, exciting. You see how much dirt I have now? 2,000 pieces of dirt. That's why I need to get the drawers back there. I still think there's a ton of room back here. Like, it really hasn't taken up that much room, so I don't know where the dirt. There's some of the dirt. There's more dirt. Yeah, we're still doing fine on inventory space back here, but that's just a lot of dirt. Okay. Let me place this back. Alright, that should be enough glass for now. And make my jar. Thank you. What else did I need? I needed... So, I just saw the guy out of the corner of my eye. I got scared there, buddy. So, source jars store source. Okay, gathered from nearby source links. Source is used in glyphs and rituals by powering devices like the glyph press and enchanting apparatus. Source may be moved using a bucket, or the jar can be picked up and moved. To use source in a jar, simply place the jar near your desired device. Source jars will provide a signal to redstone comparators filled on their filled basis. Wow. The agronomic source link generates source from nearby crops and tree growth. Bonus mana is generated for magical plants such as mage blooms, source berry bushes, and archwood saplings. Source will be output from the source jars to nearby jars within 5 blocks. Bone mealing crops will not grant source. Okay, so we would have to place this out in our garden area. But the volcanic source link generates source by consuming burnable items. Archwood logs will generate bonus mana, with blazing archwood generating the most. As the volcanic source link produces a source, it also produces heat, used for spawning lava lilies and converting stone into lava. The volcanic source link automatically outputs nearby jars, starting with the one closest to it. Generating... It consumes burnable items. So if we just input any kind of log in there, I don't know. Let's create both of them and kind of test what creates the source the best. So source link. Ooh, there's a bunch of it, but we'll start with the 2 that it's telling us to. So we'll do an agronomic and a volcanic, which we need to get lava. I think there's lava right kind of at the bottom of this. And I did add some stairs finally, at least on one side, to make this process a little bit faster when we're going up and down. Yeah, we have a pool of lava. And run much faster than the slow jumps we've been doing. I need a... You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. Myself. Talking with myself here. Do we have any more network links? Can I make another storage request? I forgot how it was to make this. I don't think it was terrible. So there's the dropper. We have all those. Just need the crafting tables. I'll create the crafting tables for you. Don't you worry. I forgot they can't be stupid normal ones. Alright. Spruce. 2, 3, 4. And there you go. There's a storage network. I feel like we're gonna need more cables. How do I make more of those? I need more stone. Okay. Hopefully that is enough. Let's see how the best way to go about this would be. It might be to just kind of get rid of Piggy. Let's see what Piggy is. You can ride a saddled pig without the needs of carrots on a stick. Also, the pig's movement speed is faster. Okay, that's awesome, I guess. I'll take it. We got a lot of XP too, by the way. Okay, that is not the matching block. What am I thinking? So I feel like we're gonna expand this direction, because this is the basement right here, so I might expand some of the storage out here eventually and then push it that way so that we have as much storage space as we possibly could ever want. So I'm just gonna extend this whole thing this way, and wow, not everything is even connected. I have not been working on that very hard. We'll have it going this way, and then we'll just have a block missing there, and then we can have it going down here. Where's here at? Okay, so this is right above here. Is there a special mob down there? Oh. Okay. Let me stretch this down here. And we'll meet you down there. Okay. So no monsters are going to come in there, and it'll be filled up eventually. It's just not pretty on the outside, but who cares, right? Okay, let's head down there. I thought I saw... Okay, he's like below here. What are you doing? This is my home. You can stay away from here. No one needs you. I want that. Oh, you got a present. Oh god, there's a creeper. Oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. You stay down there. I don't need you. We'll have to fix that eventually to not do that. Okay, where was this at? Okay, over here. Kind of cover that up. I don't... There's not really the greatest way to hide it unless it came from this direction. This will look better at some point. Is this... Okay, there we go. Sort by amount. Yeah, this'll... It's just not pretty at the moment. Maybe we can at least make it look a little better. By kinda blocking around it so we're not staring at the outside. Makes me feel a little safer. we go. Sure, that works. Just so we don't have to run up and down the stairs every time we want to place a block. What were we doing? Oh, the volcanic source link. Spelled source wrong. Source link. Volcanic. There we go. So I feel like we should make a few more source jars then. If I can. That is a source relay. That sounds cool, but we're taking this one step at a time. Alright, there's one more at least. So this volcanic one, if I placed it here, does it just consume logs that I place into it? Oh, okay, well. So if I just throw a bunch of logs, it's starting to create source. Alright, we'll let that go for a second. Let me go place this agronomic one. Let's go sleep first. Here's a little farm. I did a little bit of extra farming outside of the video. Got more potatoes. So, what's the best place to place this? Probably somewhere right in the middle. We don't need that many tomatoes. We'll place one here and then a source jar next to it. So I come through and chop down some carrots. So that they can start growing, and then we can start getting ergonomic source, whatever it's used for exactly. Hey, it's filling up. Cool. Would you look at that? It actually does what the book says. Now, this would probably allow me to finish up this potato farm too. Whoa. You're 4. Let me take those back. And I think that is the potato farm. Then we have tomatoes. And now that is filling up. I could probably do this area too. Why not? Let's just do it. Let's get as much source being generated as we can. I don't know how much that holds or how fast it goes up. It doesn't seem like it's going up too fast, so get it going as fast as we can. And it also said any jar within 5 blocks of it, so we can like fill up this entire area. We can also probably build a platform too. Oh yeah, that's filling up quite fast. Whoa, why am I so hungry? Just been snacking on carrots for a while. And back in. Now we have source being generated. Let's see what prizes we get for the glyph press. We get a glyph of knockback. Cool. We made our source jar, so we got experience and a lockbox, a volcanic, and a agronomic. You know, we have 44 levels of experience. We're not enchanting yet, so I think I want to unlock this next tier to be able to add something else. Provide you with Frostwalker, so we can walk on water. That'll be nice when we're exploring. In a 10 by 10 area, activate by right-clicking the air with an empty hand or bind a key. That's pretty cool. But we'll use that if we're like mining or something, but will be nice whenever we're just eating. We'll get an extra buff. Which, do you see how much saturation that filled up my hunger bar? That's real nice. Alright, what is next? Where is my notebook? Let me mine this so we can just put it away. Thank you for that gold ore. I will put any glyphs in there and throw everything else in here. Got a lot of, oh, throw my carrots. Throw all of this stuff in there. We don't need it. We are doing good on plants. Plenty of them. All right, notebook. What is next? Tell me. Starting automation, spellcasting, apparatus crafting. The enchanting apparatus is used for crafting special machines, curios, and equipment used to progress in Ars Novu. Crafting with the enchanted apparatus requires up to 8 arcane pedestals, an arcane core, and the enchanting apparatus block. Once you have set up your apparatus, you should craft your first mana bloom seed. The enchanting apparatus utilizes pedestals and source for crafting. To use the enchanting apparatus, place any number of arcane pedestals nearby with their items. What? Once you have filled the pedestals, use the middle item on the enchanting apparatus block. The enchanting apparatus requires an arcane core beneath it in order to work. Wow, this is quite the process we're doing here. Okay, first thing is a arcane pedestal. Arcane pedestal. That's pretty easy. Didn't it say we needed like 8 of them? Where did I read that? Requires up to 8. We'll just, I guess, start with 1. I don't know. Arcane core. There's that, and then we need the enchanting apparatus. Enchanting. Okay. Apparatus. There it is. Alright, so we have these 3 blocks. Great. Wasn't there an arcane core that we needed to? Thought it was something like that. Arcane core. Wait, that's what I already created, right? Oh, it already is. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. To use the enchanting apparatus, place any numbers of arcane pedestals nearby with the items. Once you have filled the pedestals, use the middle item. I'm guessing this is like a multi-block setup I need to do, so I'm going to search it up on my iPad here. Okay. That's not too bad of a setup. They literally look like they're placing them in a small area. So it looks like you need the, I'm trying to figure out where I want to place this. So arcane core, the enchanting apparatus on top, and then pedestals just around it. So we'll just place it like there. Should we make more pedestals? Because why not? Pedestal. No, there's one more. That's fine. Don't know what I can use this yet. Don't know why. Okay, so arcane pedestal. A ritual brazier. Man. Choice reward? Whoa. Give me magic. That is what I need. Oh, wow. See? Holy crap. You can now use magic mirrors. What? You have partially unlocked helium flamingo and novice robes. I'm kind of curious about that. Oh, we need mage bloom, which we're working our way towards making a mage bloom. What was the other thing that it said? A magic mirror. I was curious about what that is. Magic mirror. What mod? I think... I'm guessing you. Oh, we have a few recall potions. Oh, we don't have spectral sill. Oh my god. Mixed colored dragon scale? Emerald block, cross necklace, broken heart. What? So anything with magic, we can disintegrate. But we also need disintegration shield, which means we need blaze pattern. I don't think we have any blaze. We never searched for that. But that teleports you to your spawn point. That is quite cool. We'll need to get that. So I wonder if we're in the nether, does that actually work? Sourceberry. Okay, let's move on to the next step to make a bloom. A basic spell turret? What? We need to make a spell first, I think. Okay, let's go. Let's keep consulting the book. Mage Bloom. A magically infused flower, mage blooms provide additional source to nearby economic... I can't read for some reason. Source links as they grow and provide a source of mage bloom fiber. Mage blooms can also be used in crafting potions of spell damage, increasing the damage of your spells. Okay, that's pretty easy. So any seeds, and then... Okay, we should probably spread these out then, since we do need access to the center block. But we're going to need to make some more pedestals. Which means we need more arcane stone. Arcane stone. Use something else then. There's a little bit more, and I think, was this? Yes. I think it was... Wait, how... You can have... So I'm trying to look at the picture to see. I think it just said 8. Yeah. Okay, so this is how they did it on here. They left the middle pieces out and just did that. Okay. So if I do that and get some source gems and place them on the pedestal, and then a seed, which we have plenty of wheat seeds. Oh, on the enchanted apparatus. Ooh. So pretty. And there is a mage bloom seed. Nice, nice, nice. Let's just grab, we have tons of bones. Tons of bones. Should I make another agronomic? Let's just make another one of those, and we're gonna need glass for more source, or to make more of those source jars. source jar. Alright, gimme. Thank you. Can we make, yeah, let's make one more. And it's nighttime again. Oh my god, it's always nighttime here. That's what it feels like. Oh, I think we're crashing. I'll be back in 1 minute. And we are back. I don't know why we crashed, but we have a nice little specter guy over here. You're nice and lively, it says. Gotcha. Too easy. I'm scared to jump on my crops. Wow, that's full. Okay. Dang it. I saw that coming. We'll just place it somewhere over here and start growing a seed. We will make it better eventually, but for now, we're just gonna do that. And we can bone meal, which I know doesn't fill that up that much. I just want to get a bunch of this to start out with. And I don't know if I don't know if there's any way to make, yeah, looks like the only way to get more. Okay, that just makes the blooms. Oh, I'm auto walking. Whoops. Oh god. Caps lock auto walks. Good to know. There we go. I'll take it. You can do your growing there, and wait, that fills it up all the way over there? Wow, this has a big range to it. I did not know that. I guess I will take you. Because we can place them down there, so we can use it for other types of enchanting things. So seems like we're gonna need to get a lot more source gems. We are blasting through them, even though we had a good amount at least. We have 28 left plus that, so 51. We're going through them quite fast, but they aren't too terrible to find anyways, so I'm not that worried. What should we go for next? Why is this one not set up? Okay, starter spells. Starting out, you will only have access to a few effects and forms. Once you have access to the glyph press, you will be able to craft any spell to help you in your decision. Here are a few spells to start with. A starter spell, combine this with projectile, break or touch, break to harvest iron and lower materials. But you also need 20 magic, 30 woodcutting, 30 excavation. Is there anything I can use? Harmed it. A starter effect, combine this with a projectile. Glyph of harm. Do I make these, or do I just have to make like empty glyphs? No? Okay. How do I make glyphs? Accessing new spells will require a small amount of setup, resources, and base building. New spells can be learned by obtaining items called glyphs. Glyphs are created by the glyph press using magic clay, a region, and world mana. Once you have obtained a glyph, simply use it with a spell book in your inventory in order to write the glyph to your book. Accessing new spells requires a special machine designed to convert items into glyphs. These glyphs can be used to unlock new spells in a spellbook or may be used in special crafting recipes. Creating a glyph will require a special form of magical clay, a regent for the spell, and nearby source provided by a source jar. To use the glyph press, first place your clay into the press, then use the regent provided on the press. If there is enough source nearby, the press the press will begin crafting. Source can be provided by a nearby source jar. The glyph press may be automated using hoppers. A hopper from any side will place clay, while a hopper from the side can insert the reagent for the clay. If there is enough source nearby, the crafting will start automatically. Okay. Which we have a magical clay, or 5. So that... Wait, did that? Alright, what was the regent for it then? Then use the regent provided on the press. Is it because we don't have enough source? That's probably why. Okay, there's a full... We're getting our farming up by just clicking on this, apparently. Oh, okay. So it depends on what type of glyph we're trying to make. Okay. Got it. So, is there like tier 1? Glyph of break, glyph of harvest, redstone signal, place block, summon wolf, filtering. We can try the simple one, which is just the harm. So a iron sword. Okay. I can do that. Iron sword. Click. And glyph of farming. Okay, please turn off this pickup upgrade. Please stop. But we also need the spell book. Make more marvelous clay. Oh, that uses... Okay. Wait, what's that? Oh, in a book. We don't have any books left. Well, we have plenty of... I don't know if we can make string out of the cotton. If we could, that'd be amazing. But we also have a cutter. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter too much. We have cotton, which can make a bunch. And then we have a cutter. And then just pull some of our wood or wool. And boom. We got plenty of string. I already forgot what I'm doing this for. Novice. So it's just... That's weird why you can make it out of string now. A book. But that is nicer for me. There's 5 books. And there is a novice spellbook. Oh, wow. Opens up another... You already know this spell. Do I? I didn't know I did. Oh. In? What did that do? It didn't do anything. On the bottom right, it now filled up a spellbook slot. So if I'm not holding it, I can still press in. Okay. Craft mode. Of select mode. Ooh. Which there's nothing attached to it. Okay. So a starter effect, combine this with, how do I combine different spells though? Once you obtain a glyph, simply use it with a spell book in your inventory in order to write the glyph in your book. Do I have to be level 5 to even write spells into my book? So a starter effect, combine this with projectile, harm or touch, harm to damage enemies a small amount. Projectile. Alright, projectile. Glyph. Okay, it's just a bow. Does it need to be repaired? Probably. Magic clay. Let's try it. Magic clay and a bow. Okay, no, doesn't need to be repaired. Alright, there's projectile. You already know the spell. Great. Alright, C to... That's not crafting. Key. C. Open book. Yeah, you're a little... That's not our good... Nope, that's compress item. Oh god, no. What am I doing? What button is still free? The comma. The comma is free. Oh, wow. Okay. That's why it wouldn't open up. Okay, so we didn't even need to create this, did we? So projectile, craft, harm. We'll call this the stay away spell. Okay. Stay away is set to number 1. Okay, what was that? Was it V? Okay, so our stay away. How to use you. Spell. Toggle. Do I need, like, how do I cast you? Better casting. No. Trinkets? No. Summon stead. Oh, that's awesome. How do I do that? Stead. Just leather and magic clay. Okay, that is... I already have that. Have a few pieces of leather, I think. Yeah. There we go. It eats through that, but that's fine. Alright, we unlocked that. I guess we don't really need these. Never needed them in the first place. Oh, we also got a glyph of knockback. Do we know that? We did not. Okay, so I think it was... Nope, C is the zoom. Okay. So if we got summon stead on self. Huh. The spell already has a form glyph. Okay. Summon horse as number... Oh. Oh, we have to keep that on. Whoop. Harm. Create. Okay. Number 2. Summon stead on self. Summon horse. Right? Summon horse. Create. How do I use you? No. I don't know how to cast spells. Let me just search that up really quick. Casting. Just before I look up too much, I'm just curious. Is there a wand? Dominion wand. Whoa. Do I need that? It doesn't say anything about having to do that, but there's no way for me to actually cast the spell if I don't, right? That's a lot of spells. I don't know what the filtering spells do. Let's look at what casting wand. Wands accept only a single spell and are prescribed using the scribe's table. Wand always starts with accelerate, and must be inscribed with a spell that does not have another method. This allows you to cast spells beyond the 10 level cap. If you want a wand that casts break, inscribe the wand with just break, and your result will be a wand with projectile, accelerate, break. So, do I need it though? That's just what I viewed. With the novice books, you can only have access to tier 1. The apprentice and archmage spellbooks will unlock tiers 2 and 3. Upgrading your spellbook will transfer all of the spells that you have learned into the new book. Books may be dyed by crafting them with a piece of dye. So my only guess why I can't cast is because my magic is not 5. It is at 3.8. I'm not sure what can bring it up. What I can do to actually get me able to do that. I wonder if it's, I know just mining the oh, that was a nice little tune for me, thank you. Our farming went up. Okay, our magic goes up then. So do I just have to run around a bit trying to get some source gems? I feel like it's the easiest way to get it, but that's not the fastest way to go up, but it might just be enough. Hello, buddy. Hello. Ow. Ow. I just want to be able to cast spells before I end this episode. I really want to. There we go, level 4. Can wear basic amulets now. I'm not going on a mining trip, just here for source gems. Give me all the source gems. You want source gems? Source gems? Hello? No? Okay. I guess. Oh, source gem. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Source gem. Yeah, these are very common. Didn't notice how common they were, but they are. Nothing. 4.14. So there we have another exit from our house. There is another way out. That's a skeleton. Okay, let's go down into our little mine area and try to do this real quick. Hello there. Give me your source gems. Actually, I don't really even. I'm mainly going for your magic. It is going up a fair amount, so we're making a little bit of progress there. Just needs to go up a little bit more. I want to see this spell happen so badly. This is a big mine. There's source gems there, but no, do not jump in there. I am in a little bit of a rush because I have to get to start working. I work at home, but this is an urgent matter at the moment. Our wood cutting went up. That's great. I hear another nether portal. That's right there. What's it at now? It's going a little slow. I might end up just getting lost. But I think I have a recall potion in my bag. No, I'm not mining. I'm not mining. Unless there's diamonds or something. It's a blobfish. Randomite. Hello? God. No. 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 You guys are getting harder. You guys got more health than normal. Ow. I'm bleeding. What are you? Sapphire? Randomite? There's a little more. Sapphire's a little old or a little rare, and so is randomite. You can get anything. God, another lag spike. We're in a new mine area. I guess I never went this direction. Oh, I got excited there for a second. We can now use perfect buddy steel pickaxe. Whatever that is, but we can use it now. Oh God, no. I have a bow. But he also has a frickin' shield. Ow. Gotcha. Gotcha, mate. Here's something else down there. Is that diamond? What is that? Is that really you? Sounds squishy. Ah! No! Drop your diamond. Oh, your blobfish dying. That's that sound. I'm sorry. But there's diamonds. Who knew just coming down here to get my magic up would get me diamonds? And more diamonds. And... no, I hear you. But I don't need you. Stop. Stop. I can now use a diamond strength. Holy crap. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. We can use a lot of bows now. A lot of different bows. Is there another blobfish dying? These guys aren't the smartest. I'm not saving you. I'm sorry. I'm not spending my time saving a blob. I hear it. Another thing. Oh God. What? What was that? You heard that? Did I level up? Level 5 magic. Yeah. We unlocked a crap ton. Oh, that was because we also unlocked that. Wow. The spell does not start with a form glyph. Well, at least that helps us. We can't actually use it now. So self stead. Spell does not start with a form glyph. Yeah, it does. What do you mean? Oh, I didn't save it. Duh. Oh, 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 oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to stay here. Wait, let me try my first one then. Whoops. Just the harm. I don't want to harm you, but I also want to test the spell out. How much damage? It does like no damage. That does no damage. It just hurts them, I guess, but not actually doing damage. I thought I had recall potions. Did I take them out? Of course I did. And I have no clue where I'm at, do I? I hear you. I really do. I understand what you're saying, but I don't want to hear it right now. I just want to get home. Alright, looking for a landmark that is familiar, but I'm not seeing anything familiar. Torches are always familiar. Oh, but enchanted zombies are not familiar. Oh God. I don't like these guys getting more powerful. I didn't need them more powerful. They kicked my butt enough. Where is home? Home is that way. Oh God. I don't want to deal with you. I really don't. So I guess I was going the wrong way. Is it this way? Just heading in the direction of the waypoint. Ish. What's that? I don't remember. Oh God. Why did I take those recall potions out? I was gonna make the magic mirror. Everything was gonna be fine. Oh God, I wanna get home. I feel like I'm in the same place I just was. I am. Oh no. Hello, horse. I have no clue where I came from. I really am just kind of stuck. So you know what that means? That means we are mining up. Don't really like those sounds. Those echoing are pretty freaky at times. This is just gonna be the easiest way, and then we can walk home. We are not far from home. Ow. I wanna go home. I don't want to be here anymore. Whoa, I'm flying again. Why? You stop? Holy crap. Holy. What? Where am I? Oh my God. Do you see that? And there's a witch too. And we're... Oh. Crap. Really? Really? We're really gonna do this? And you are a strong guy. Come on. Come on. Go down. Go down. What? Why is this such a problem to get back home? Why? This is not what I wanted. I just wanted a nice little time. Get a few pieces of source gems. Stop it. No one asked you to be here. Stop. Stop. Seriously, dude. Stop. No. Give me. Give me. What the hell? How did you... Oh my god. What is this area? What is this? I don't understand. Stop it. Stop coming up here, whoever it is. And how long is this poison lasting? I just want to go home. We are almost at level 60. This cave is like right below the surface, if we're even close to the surface. I'm confused where we're at. If this is so close to our house, or close as in a few hundred blocks within it, but still, we're at level, we're in the mountain. That's what biome we're in. That's why we're at level 70 and there's still a massive mine. Okay, the echoing has stopped, so we have to, oh god. Really? We're right here? Really? Well, there is a place to a massive mine. Holy... Wait. Let's use it. Oh, that's a stay away spell still. V. Nope. Someone's dead. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Oh god, no. No. And we are back home. I don't know why that was the biggest, ow. Biggest problem I've ever done. Ow, 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 ow. Just want to take you downstairs. Okay. Whew. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I didn't know this would become such a mess, and sorry for a longer episode, but just wanted to get this stuff done. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode when we continue some magic. Goodbye.